does not have a shield, so 5 to kill. Oh! And Damrod falls. And he will take a strength 3 hit, which wounds him. He will use his fate to avoid this roll. Hello and welcome to the third scenario of the Learn to Play Middle-earth strategy battle game. In this scenario, Faramir and his band of rangers have stumbled across a hulking troll that seems to have been separated from the rest of the Mordor force. If the captain of Gondor strikes quickly, it would result in a deadly threat being neutralized, with little risk of a larger fight breaking out. However, should the troll resist their initial onslaught, the sounds of battle will quickly draw reinforcements from both sides into the fray. Will Faramir and his men be able to dispatch the beast, or will he fall at the hands of the monstrous foe? The evil player has deployed the troll in the center of the board. The good player then sets up Faramir, captain of Gondor, and 6 rangers of Gondor anywhere on the board within 12 inches of the troll. Set the remaining model to one side for now. They will arrive later as described in the Sounds of Battle special rule. Objectives for this game are as follows. Faramir and his warriors are attempting to perform a precise strike in an effort to remove a key threat to the defenders of Osgiliath, whereas the evil side finds themselves in a unique opportunity to remove one of Gondor's most experienced and steadfast captains. The good player wins if at the end of a turn the troll has been slain. The evil player wins if at the end of a turn Faramir has been slain. If both players achieve their objective in the same turn, the game is a draw. In addition to the models already on the board, the good side will also have access to Madril, captain of Ithilien, Damrod, ranger of Ithilien, 6 additional rangers, and 12 warriors of Minas Tirith, 4 with shield, 4 with spear and shield, and 4 with bow. The evil player will have access to 24 Moran orcs, 6 with no additional equipment, 6 with spear, 6 with shield, and 6 with spear and shield. Special rules. The Sounds of Battle. From the second turn onward, at the end of each player's move phase, they roll a d6. This is the number of that player's models that may enter the board on that turn. These models may be selected from any that have not yet entered the game and will enter the board from any point along any board edge chosen by their controlling player via the rules for reinforcements. A different point may be chosen for each model. The second special rule is Seasoned Veteran. Whilst Madril is on the battlefield, the good player may roll 2d6 and choose which result to apply when rolling to see how many models arrive as reinforcements. The tactics of this game for the evil player is to try to kill Faramir with the troll. However, if it tries to fight the captain of Gondor without backup, then it could get surrounded and cut down. The evil player may want to try to link the troll up with some of its allies to help protect it from being swarmed by the forces of Gondor. The good player should try to wound the troll with shooting if they can, and it will make it easier to kill the beast while they engage it in combat. The good player will also want Madril to arrive as early as possible to make the most of the Seasoned Veteran rule. Let's go to first round priority. Red is for Mordor. Goes to Mordor. The troll moves closer to the rangers, but not so close that everyone can attack him. The rangers do not move as they want to shoot in the shoot phase. Since the troll moved, it cannot throw stones at the rangers. The rangers try to shoot at the troll. The blue die is Faramir. They need a 3+ to hit, so 6 shots hits. The bows have a strength of 2 and the troll has defense of 7, which means they need 6s by 4s. No 6s. Priority. It's equal, which means the rangers take it. The rangers move back 3 inches to delay combat for another turn. Reinforcements for the good side, 5. The troll moves closer to the rangers. Reinforcement for the evil side, 2. At the end of the move phase, Madril enters the battlefield along with 4 warriors of Minas Tirith. The evil player only got 2 reinforcements which are moving up here. Now it's ranger shooting. Because of the positioning of the troll, this ranger cannot shoot as he has Faramir in the way. And they need 3+ to hit. And then 6s followed by 4s. 1 6. And a 4. That's a wound on the troll. Round 3, priority. Goes to good. The rangers want to go into a fight with the troll. To do so, they have to pass a terror check, which is 2d6 plus their courage value. The rangers have a courage of 3, and we will start with this one. He does not make it. Then we'll take this one. He does not make it. Then we'll take this one. He does not make it. This one. He does not make this one. He makes it. So he will just move into combat like this. And this last one with the spear does not need to take a check because he's going to go behind his comrade and use his spear. Madril will just move closer to the battle, and these warriors will try to handle the orcs that arrived last turn. Faramir did not move, so he can make his movement now. He will just position himself here. The other ones that failed their test cannot move this turn. At the end of the move phase, we will roll for reinforcement with an extra die because of Madril, and we get 6. Damrod and 2 of his rangers moved in from the south, and 4 more Gondorian warriors moved in from the east. As the evil player is all tied up, it is the end of their move phase, and they will roll for reinforcements. 4. And these 4 orcs moved in from the east. When you are moving on with your reserves, you cannot move into combat. Now it's on to the fight phase. We have 3 fights to resolve. Let's start with the troll versus the 2 rangers. The troll has the advantage with the higher fights and more attacks. And as we can see, he gets a 5 and wins the combat. The rangers back away 1 inch. The troll has a strength of 7 against a defense of 4 on the rangers, so he needs 3+ to kill. And he get it. 1 ranger is dead. Over here we have 2 fights with 2 against 1. The evil player have shield, so they will use their shield to shield. Basically, because they are trapped, so they don't want that disadvantage. Let's start with the closest combat. Goes to good. As the model is trapped, we get double dice to try to resolve the combat. Needing 6s, no wounds. The other combat is exactly the same. Shielding for the orc. The orc wins the combat with a 5, and Gondor backs away. Priority for the next turn. It's equal, which means it goes to Mordor. The troll wants to get into combat with Faramir to try to dispose of him. He will then move like this and multi-charge so that he can go into the control zone of the other ranger. This orc will engage over here, so they are not trapped, and this one will engage over here, also not trapped currently. These orcs will engage these Gondorians, and in the end of the move phase they get reinforcements, 6 orcs. 6 orcs have entered through the eastern table edge. Damrod and these rangers will try to climb the ruins. The left one, 4, gets up top. Damrod, 6, he gets up and can continue his move. And the last one, 2, gets up. The rangers will try to surround the troll, and he needs to take a courage test. He make it with a 10. The one with the spear will not take a courage test because he will just support. And the next one will also support. This last one will need to test. He does not make it. Madril will also try. He gets a 9 plus his courage of 4, which is more than enough. So he will move into combat. Over here, this Gondorian will move into combat with this one. And this Gondorian will move into combat with this one. And he will move over here. And he will move over here. At the end of the move phase, we roll reinforcement for the good forces. 4 more come onto the board. And 4 archers will just move on this side of the battlefield because they will be outnumbered the next turn. So we just need some more bodies over here. So let's resolve this combat. There is 4 rangers, Faramir and Madril against 1 troll. The troll will roll first as we have to distinguish the dice. He gets a 6. Because of the troll's superior fighting skill of 7, it's no point in rolling for the rangers, as none of them have high enough fights to beat a roll of a 6. The troll will go after Faramir, of course, because if we take him down, he will win the game. He needs 3+ and scores 3 hits. Faramir has 2 wounds and 2 fate, so he will roll his fate roll now. He makes both of them, which means he only takes 1 wound, but he has no fate left. In these other fights, we have 2 against 1 and the furthest one. The Gondorians win, needing 6s to kill. No. Next fight, 2 against 1. Gondor wins, 6s to kill. No. This fight over here, 2 against 2. Equal fight value means that we roll off 1 to 3, it goes to evil. Goes to good. Loser backs away. As this orc does not have a shield, with only defense of 5, it's 5s to kill. No. And the last fight over here, 2 against 2. Loser backs away. No shield on the orc, so 5+. And a kill. Priority goes to evil. Because the priority went to evil this turn, and Faramir only has 1 wound and no fate left, he will use a heroic move to try to get out of this danger. He and all models within 6 inches of him will make a move before the evil player can move their models. So Faramir will retreat. Madril will try to engage the troll. He does not make it, but he can use a will point to get up to 6, which means he gets 10 total and can engage in the fight. This one will also try to engage. He gets a 7 plus 3 is 10, so he can attack. He goes into combat. This ranger will support Madril, and this ranger will support this one. That ranger will take a test. He does not make it. And the last one will take a test. He does not make it. Because this was a heroic move with the with me special rule, we now move back to the orc's turn. And they will engage wherever they can. At the end of the move phase, the orcs roll for reinforcements and gets 4. And they will come in from the south to try to surround Faramir. The good player only has 1 model not in combat, so he will move into combat here. And these rangers will just move up to be able to shoot in a later turn. Good reinforcements gets a 6. They only have 4 models left, so the remainder of the force comes in. Moving in from the east to try to do something about this orc horde. Let's start with this troll fight. The troll has 3 attacks, Madril 2, and rangers have 3 total. So white is Madril, red is the troll, and blue is the rangers. The troll wins with a 6. And he will strike at Madril, needing 3s, causing 2 wounds. Madril only has 2 wounds and 1 fate. He will roll his fate now. And that's a save, which means he has 1 wound left. This combat 2 on 1 goes to good, 6 is to kill, and we get a 6. This combat 2 on 1, that's goes to good, 6 is to kill, and another 6. This fight over here, 1 on 1, goes to evil, needing 5 or 6. Nope. 1 on 1 over here goes to good, needing 5s. Nope. 2 on 2 over here goes to good, needing 5s as the orc has no shield. And he get it. 1 on 1 over here goes to evil, needing 5 plus. Nope. 2 on 1 goes to good, needing 6s, and get it. Lastly, we have a 3 on 1 over here. It is a tie, which means 1 to 3, evil gets it. Yep, evil wins. He will back away, needing 5s or 6s. No. Priority goes to good as evil had it last turn. Madril will try to engage the troll. He does not make it. This ranger over here, he makes it. And this one will just follow in behind. This ranger over here does not make it. And the one behind him makes it. And the one behind Madril also makes it. No more reinforcements for the good side, so over to evil. Evil reinforcements 4. The orcs move on to the eastern side, try to capture Faramir off guard. In the shoot phase, Damrod and his rangers will try to take out some orcs that are moving towards Faramir. First ranger on the 3+. He hits, needing 6s to kill. No. The other ranger, which has an in the way roll, needs 3 to hit. He misses. Lastly, Damrod, 3 to hit. He hits, needing 6s to kill. No. Troll against 4 rangers. The troll is now trapped, and if he loses the combat, he will face a lot of attacks. It goes to good. Because the troll is trapped, we double the amount of attacks, which means he gains 8 attacks right in his face, needing 6s by 4s. Yes, 1 wound. The troll now has 1 wound left. 2 against 1 goes to Mordor. Because the Gondorian was in base contact with 2 of his friends carrying shields, the shield wall rule is in effect, which means he gets +1 to defense, and the orc needs 6 to kill him. He'll get him either way. 1 against 1 over here. It's a tie, which means 1 to 3, it goes to evil. Goes to evil. Needing 5s. He's dead. 1-on-1 over here. Goes to evil. Needing 5s. And he's also dead. 2 against 1 over here. It's a tie. 1 to 3 goes to evil. Goes to evil. 5s to kill. No. 2-on-1 over here. Good win. Needing 6s to kill. And he's dead. 3 against 1 over here. The white die is the ranger. Good win. Needing 6s. And they get it. 1-on-1 over here. Goes to good. Needing 6s. No. Priority. Goes to good. Faramir moves into combat. And so does some of his friends. Madril will try to attack the troll. He makes it. This ranger over here, he make it with the 12. This one also make it. And this one will support. This swordsman will try to get in, and he will. This ranger over here does not make it. And the last one over here does not make it. These rangers will try to get down from the building. The first one gets down. Second one gets down, and Damrod falls. And he will take a strength 3 hit, which wounds him. He will use his fate to avoid this roll, and he passes. These orcs are just moving closer. And these are engaging in combat. Now, let's take the fight with the troll. The troll gets a 6, and the Gondorian forces cannot win against that. He will try to kill Madril, needing 3s, getting 3 wounds, and there is no way he can save that, so Madril is dead. Over here, Faramir is fighting an orc. The orc win, needing 5s to kill. 1 against 1 over here. Goes to evil, needing 4s to kill. 1 against 1 over here. Goes to evil, needing 4s to kill. He's dead. 1-on-1 over here. Goes to evil, 4s to kill. And he's dead. 1-on-1 over here. Goes to good. The orc does not have a shield, so 5s to kill. Oh! 5s to kill. Yes. 1-on-1 over here. It's a tie. 1 to 3 goes to evil, goes to good. Needing 6s. 2-on-1 over here. It's a tie. 1 to 3 goes to evil, goes to good. Needing 6s. 2-on-1 over here. Goes to good. Needing 6s. And they get it. 2-on-1 over here. Goes to good. Needing 6s. B forgot the evil reinforcements, and they get another 2 orcs. and they will come in from the east. Priority goes to good. The Rangers move into combat. Let's take some courage tests. Let's start here. He makes it. He make it. This one make it. This one will just move into contact here. The last ranger make it. This one makes it, and this one makes it. The evil forces will move into combat. Let's start combat with the troll. Remember, if he gets a 6, there is no point of rolling for the good forces. And he does not get a 6, he gets just 5. With 5 attacks from the Rangers and 2 attacks from the Warriors of Gondor, let's see if we can get a 6 and win the combat. We do not. The troll will focus his attack on the Warriors of Gondor. I just had to double check. This is not kills, as he needs force to wound. Let's do the rest of the fights. Let's start here. 2 against 1. Good wins. 6 to kill. 2 against 1 over here. Goes to evil. Needing force. He is dead. Faramir against an orc. The orc win. 5s to kill. And he kills him. He does not have any fate left, and that was his last wound. So the evil player wins. Faramir is dead. The troll is still standing. And that is it for this game. This is it for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with our latest videos and be a part of our growing community. We appreciate your support, and it encourages us to create more valuable content. So go ahead, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.